Hey Shackers, Greg here. I'm in beautiful Manhattan, New York at Toy Fair 2020. I saw two pigeons fighting over a piece of pepperoni this morning, and I paid $5 for a regular black coffee. I'm getting the true New York experience. What's the matter, you? There's been a lot of really cool things at Toy Fair New York 2020 this year, and today we're going to show you the best of what we saw. So come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. So guys, I'm here with David from Well Played. David, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, thanks.
So you showed off a really cool coffee table, and you called it an interactive coffee table.
Interactive coffee table.
So tell us about this table.
So this beautiful table features a 24-inch interactive touchscreen tablet. So you can do anything that you want to do on this as far as checking the internet, going on to your mail, playing a game, streaming TV. You can do anything with it. The screen is adjustable, so you can put it up and down. You can lay it flat.
Yeah, put it down. Let's see. Like, yeah, that's amazing.
Or you can adjust the angle to anything that you need.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
When you showed me this yesterday, I was so impressed by it because not only is it a touchscreen tablet that folds into a coffee table, it's also a screen. You can plug anything into that has HDMI.
The coolest thing about this is you can plug anything that has an HDMI. I have my Xbox hooked up to it, so this can be your gaming table, but you can hook up your Xbox, your PlayStation, your Switch, any other game that you want to do.
And you also have like little components here. You have four USB cable chargers and an HDMI. Is that HDMI out or in?
That's HDMI in.
So you have HDMI in on the outside. So how many ports does this thing have total on it?
It has 4 USBs ports for charging, so you can sit here at the table and put your phone on it, put your pad on it, and charge everything up. And it has one HDMI to hook up any of your video sources.
That is so cool. And like,
and it has volume up and down as well.
Oh wow, yeah, didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
So there are. I didn't even think about speakers, but yeah, you have
there's built-in speakers
on
as well.
it too.
Yep.
It's like the all-in-one package.
Absolutely.
And this is a 27-inch touchscreen
24.
tablet? 24-inch tablet.
The smaller table is the same exact thing, but with a 19-inch screen.
That's right. You make two different sizes, and everything. You still have all the inputs on the smaller one as well. The same
Absolutely.
inputs.
Yep.
That's incredible. So, how much does this table run for?
This table goes for $429 retail, and the smaller table goes for $329.
$430, but that's without the tablet, right?
No, that's everything that you see
that's
there.
With the tablet.
That's the tablet and the table and everything.
That's insane.
Yep.
A 24-inch tablet.
Yep.
That's iPads are $300.
Yep.
You know what I mean? This is so cool.
This is that and a table, which is cool. So this will go flat, and like I said, it's just like any other table. You can wipe it down. You can put your drinks on it. You can do whatever you need to do.
So like they say, water resistant, just not waterproof.
Yep.
Don't submerge the desk.
You don't want to swim with it. Yep.
But it can take a few spills.
Yep.
This is incredible, David. When does this hit consumers?
This will be coming out for Christmas time of this year.
That's beautiful, man. Where can people find more information about your, what do you call this? What's the official name of the desk?
It is the interactive coffee table.
The interactive coffee table?
Yep, we kept it simple.
Patent pending?
Yep. Absolutely.
So holiday this year, the interactive coffee table. David, where can they go to find more information about it?
They can check out our webpage at www.wellplayedtoys.com.
Beautiful. Hey guys, we're here at the Square Enix booth at Toy Fair 2020. We're here with Peter. Peter, how are you doing today?
Pretty good. Day two, so.
Yeah, day two. It's been quite a weekend so far.
Yeah.
You're showing some amazing Final Fantasy stuff at your booth and Kingdom Hearts stuff, just to coincide with the release of the remake.
Yeah.
One of the coolest things I like you showed me yesterday were the polygon figures.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited for them. There's gonna be 8 in the set. We actually don't know the 8th one yet, so even we're gonna be surprised when that comes out.
It's a secret.
It's a super secret. It could be Kate Sith, it could be Rude, it could be Yuffie, Vincent, who knows?
Yes, I want all of those. Yes, please.
But only one of them is gonna be a choice.
Now. And you also have these really cool statuettes that are like really detailed and incredibly priced.
Yeah, they're gonna be coming in and as an entry-level kind of item, compared to our Pirates Kai. So the idea that if Pirates Kai runs usually around $150 MSRP, these are gonna hopefully get below a third of that, so we're talking no higher than around that $50 mark. It's all TBD, and then we hope we can land on that, but that's something that we'll be able to see this summer. So we're going to be super excited to see those, all 3 of them, plus the polygons this summer.
I think it's great that you're working on so much stuff, because in '97, I couldn't find any Final Fantasy merch unless it was specifically imported at this weird manga store I had at my mall. That's the only place I could find it.
We all had that one place. That one place.
That
and
had
then
it.
It cost an arm and a leg,
Yes.
and a year's allowance.
You also have these really cool plushies, And they're different from like your normal plushies because they have like a skeleton inside. You can like pose them.
Yeah, our action dolls are a little more robust in the way of plush. They're still soft. You can still cuddle on them, but they have that internal structure, like you said. And the human ones have a soul on the bottom, so they can stand on their own. The reason why I say human is we have Red 13 coming out. Of course, he doesn't have souls, but he'll have four feet, so you'll be able to pose all 4 of them. And his tail will actually have the skeleton extended into it, so you can pose his tail.
Oh wow! Is his tail on fire?
It still has a flame on the bottom, yeah. Not physical fire. You do it on your own. There's no refunds on that one.
Realism, and then you light it on fire. And then you have really cool variants of Cloud and Sephiroth,
Yep.
which probably are really. I'm really fan of that model art.
Yeah, so those were taken from Nomura's direct art. The idea that they're another form, with the wings for the bat and the angel wing, is iconic for both of them because of the tried and tribulations both of them go through in their iconic roles. But the dynamics of it, the drama, it's just all the drama. And our exclusive versions come with we call them sleepy faces, but their eyes are closed in a pensive fashion, like they're thinking of their next move. But that adds so much in the way of the dynamic pose you can do with them, because you can have Sephiroth blocking Cloud without his eyes open. So it's just like one of those I don't even need to look to block you. Yeah.
It's funny because he has that big sword and Sephiroth has that tiny sword, and I'm always Cloud is compensating for something.
Well, Cloud's is maybe wide and heavy, but Sephiroth's is double the length of him. For example, this one's almost 9 inches long.
This got really weird really quickly.
Yeah.
But you also have really cool pins of the Shinra Corp and Tifa's gear and the meteor symbol and all that kind of stuff.
So the pin badges are we have a lot of weird home goods and collectibles.
Right.
This is part in the middle of those. Really excited to get into these because to have the die cast and the production on these that we've had, it's just fantastic. The idea that the depth, the wash we put on them, so you have the depth of metal gradients, and it's all the same casting, which saves on cost, which means that they're really cheaper for our customers. So something that I'm really excited to see.
And then last but not least, you have these interesting trade art figures. And the thing I like about these is you can put them next to the Polygon figures. You can see how far gaming's come in 20 years.
Before?
After. PS1, PS4.
Yes. So with the new ones, you actually not just have the graphical difference, you also have the height difference. You also say that's age. But you'll have the full paint on those versus print on these other ones. And you'll have a small construction for them, but that's what happens with most blind boxes, but you have everything from the pupils being there, the paint on all the ones we've seen in samples and otherwise have looked fantastic.
I like my hoof hands. I like the hoof hands, the block hands.
Yeah, you gotta just get that little square punch in.
And then last but not least, you have this fantastic line of Kingdom Hearts figures that you're showing in another display case, and that is just such an impressive line.
Well, the Bring Arts line alone for them is fantastic. We unfortunately have one player at Sky for Sora, but the Bring Arts have been brought in with Sora and have continued in a great fashion. And actually, on the first day, our Japanese home office actually announced through Twitter that we have Aqua and Ventus coming out.
Oh, wow.
They're unable to show them here because of delays inside of any kind of shipment and or flights out of the Asia region. But they wish they could be here, but they wanted to announce them, so they took photos of the prototypes we have, and we actually retweeted that recently.
And it's exciting. A lot of the Kingdom Hearts stuff is already out. You can find it on your website.
Oh, yeah.
And certain retailers.
Click on the merchandise tab. You'll have everything there. Our pre-orders will be there. You search Kingdom Hearts, it'll all show up. So everything we have on display here, and you've seen in the video, it's only the tip of the iceberg. And we have pre-orders for a mess of stuff for Kingdom Hearts.
Too much to count.
We're having more in 2020. So come spring 2020, you'll see a whole bunch of stuff just populate that area. You're gonna have anything from home goods, some jewelry, and it's just gonna be a lot of good options.
Hey guys, I'm here with Peter from NECA Toys. Peter, how are you doing today, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
You guys have such a wide variety of stuff here.
Yep.
So much stuff. I couldn't possibly pick just one toy to be best of. It had to be your whole booth.
Oh, thank you.
So you from your Batman replicas to your whole Ninja Turtle line. Your Ninja Turtle line is absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
And you're all the way, you're prepping for wave 4 and 5 at this point.
We got it locked until next year. And stuff you don't even see here, we got in the studio planned for the next few years.
That's crazy with figures, because usually you do maybe wave 1 and then you do a wave 2 and then you slowly do it. You're already way ahead. You're thinking way ahead in the future.
Turtles has a plethora that you could pull from, so we all work.
And that's right, you have 3 lines. You have the animated line,
Classic.
the video game line,
Classic.
and the movie line.
Of course. Well, I mean, we have a sculptor in studio who's really leading the way for Turtles, Trevor Zammit. He has essentially brought everything to life because he's like a Turtle super fan. He knows everything, all the lore. He could tell you, he could talk your ear off about Turtles until the end of time.
Yeah, there were things in this display that I saw, the little pizza alien things. I saw like something in a garbage can, which I mean, I liked Turtles, but I wasn't obsessed. So I don't even know what that thing is called.
Oh, well, he talked to me a little bit yesterday, and he said like some of the posters that are up on our diorama for the cartoon is based off of like 1 second in the cartoon, and he's like he just made a whole thing of it, and you know it's what brings the Turtles license to life. So
And
very
also-
appreciative of Trevor.
And also, you have these amazing Batman replicas from from every genre.
Yeah.
Batman Beyond, the games, the '89 movie, and the animated series, and they all look fantastic.
I mean, it's a general DC license for replicas, so we're not just doing Batman. We're doing animated series, of course. We also have like the Kryptonite and the Holder there. We're doing movies, video games, and cartoons. So animated series all the way to Batman Beyond.
It's also great for the '89 line specifically. Is some of that stuff you see on screen for short of a time at one angle. You
Right.
don't get a good look at it, but I got to look at the grapple gun for the first time, like close up and personal. The Batarang, his zip lining device that he used to get out of the museum. All that stuff looks much more detailed, and you can appreciate it a lot more when you see it in a good lighting and not in a 2D movie.
Oh yeah, we always appreciate everything like props, practical effects. It's really what drives NECA.
But it's not just Turtles and Batman and Godzilla, and you have a Back to the Future license too, and a Jaws license. You guys are just killing it.
Yeah, we announced a lot of new licenses. Defenders of Earth, as you said, Back to the Future. We're working on some Marty McFlys. We've been doing the animated series. We got Jaws license, official likeness for the actors. Planning on doing a shark. So very exciting.
So I'm really excited about the shark because your Jaws figures are about 7-inch scale.
Yep.
So that would make the shark about 4 feet.
Well, that's not my problem. That's up to the designers in the studio, but they're gonna make it happen.
So where do people go to find out all of these products and where to get them and when they come out and how much they are?
You can check us out, NECA Official on Instagram, NECA Official on Facebook. On Twitter, we are NECA_toys. So you get a lot of info there. Check out your specialty stores, Target, Walmart, GameStop are available there. You can also go online, necaonline.com, that's our website.
So we just took a booth tour. You have so much cool stuff. I mean, from your model kits that start at $10. I don't even know how that's possible. I have a great amount. They look like action figures, these things.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we pride ourselves on our, our posability, our articulation, and whether it's a figure or model kit, we want to make sure you can get into whatever pose you saw on that show.
And then also you have like really cool a new Dragon Ball figure, your biggest one you've ever made, bigger than Broly, the monkey Vegeta.
Yeah, Grade 8 Vegeta. We're so excited about it. It's got so much stuff, and everyone who's seen it just loves it. It's so big and so cuddly and so massive.
You should have built him to scale though, to the 6-inch figures, and he would have been like, I don't know, like 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's got room for a giant monkey in their office.
And then also we talked about Ginyu. The Ginyu Force had these cool little silhouettes behind him. If you guys want the rest of the Ginyu Force, buy Ginyu.
That's right, yeah. Ginyu comes out later this year, and everyone's been asking for the Ginyu Force forever, and so it's great to finally be able to give the fans what they want, and hopefully we'll be able to bring the rest of them.
And it's not just Dragon Ball Z though, you have so many other IPs. Evangelion has some cool stuff. The movie's coming out later this year.
Yeah, it's a big year for Evangelion, and all of our brands are making stuff for it. We have model kits, we have action figures, we have cute little knickknacks for it. We have everything you'd ever want for Evangelion, for both the human pilots and for the Evas themselves.
It's Star Wars, Golden Axe, Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Transformers. Like the list is like really long.
We really want to be your one-stop shop for all the cool stuff in the world. It's basically my childhood is all in this booth, like you said, Marvel, Star Wars, Transformers, all the video game franchises, Evangelion. It's just a joy to work here, and I love every day of my life.
Again, your model kits for even Transformers look amazing. No painting or glue required on those either.
Nope, all of our models are no paint, no glue. Of course, if you want to paint them, you're more than welcome to. The plastic is meant to be painted if you want to. Give them battle damage, give them scars, give them whatever you want. But out of the box, you don't have to paint or glue anything.
David, your lineup is so impressive here. We gave you an award as one of the best of Toy Fair, just toys in general. There's so many things here. I couldn't choose just one.
And I appreciate it. It's my first award at Toy Fair this year, and I am so excited. It's going to go on my desk. I'm not going to give it to anybody. I'm going to say it's specifically for me, and I'm thrilled, and I'm going to watch every video you put out on this channel, and if I see another Best Toys of Show, I'm going to come find you.
Where can people go to find out more information about all the products we just talked about?
Absolutely. You can go to bluefinbrands.com or follow us on all of our social channels at bluefinbrands, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, even things they haven't invented yet. TikTok. You done TikTok? TikTok is so much fun. I lost like 3 hours of a weekend watching TikTok one day.
So I was super excited when I came to Toy Fair because Games Workshop had a booth here, and I was not expecting them to be here. I mean, technically they are toys, they're more of a tabletop game, but we were really excited. We actually gave them an award for best toy and merch at the show. Not the best, but one of the best toys, because they're actually getting into merchandise now, which is super exciting for people who are fans of 40K and Age of Sigmar. Right now, so far, they have a hat that they're debuting here with the Space Marine logo. Ultramarines blue wallet in black with Space Marine logo. One of the coolest things I've ever seen. It has been long overdue. I think they made figures one time before many years ago. An ultramarine space figure. It's fully posable. I'll get some B-roll of this afterwards, but he can rotate and turn and do all this really cool stuff. He's made by Bandai Namco. They had pre-orders. He retails for $100, but this is just the tip of the iceberg, guys. They have pops, ultramarine pops, glassware, steins. So they also have banners. This is the Ultramarines chapter, but you can imagine having Korn, Nurgle, Zench, or Zinch. I don't know. People will correct me in the YouTube comments if I say that wrong. Just all the factions and demon gods and stuff. Like, this opens a whole plethora of possibilities to represent your fandom and the chapter or faction that you represent the most. Got to go with the hive mind on this one. Tyranids again, but demons, chaos, Nurgle, all those things would be super cool to have on this banner. I was like so excited when I saw this because this is so overdue for this line. Everyone has their favorite Space Marine faction or chapter, their favorite, army, Eldar, Tyranids, orcs, favorite unit, Harlequins. And now we can finally start expressing our, allegiance to that faction. For me, it's all about Tyranids. I love my bugs. So I can't wait until they make stuff like that. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Unfortunately, everyone here is from business, so no one's allowed to talk to us on camera because they're not media trained. That's okay. We're still going to give them the press and the attention they deserve. Really excited about this line. The possibilities are near endless with how many things they can make, representing factions and armies, and that's just 40K. The Sigmar side, you have Undead, Nightheart, and Vampire Counts, Vermintide, Skaven. A lot of factions there that I'm just really excited how this is going to open up for me. I love my monsters. I want to see Tyranids. I want to see Skaven. I want to see Vargeist. I want to see Bat Swarms. I want to see all this cool stuff come to toy or statue form at an affordable price. You can check out their website, gamesworkshop.com, for all availability. This specific figure is from Bandai Namco. I believe you can get it through their website, but you can just do a quick Google search, that'll help there. But anyway, please keep a lookout for future Space Marine and Games Workshop branded hats, mugs, and my favorite, action figures. Hey guys, Greg here. I'm here at the Weta Workshop booth at Toy Fair 2020. We're taking a look at some of their awesome epic minis, their new micro line, and some brand new products that haven't even been released yet. People are familiar with your mini epics that you guys have done for Lord of the Rings line, but you've done some Borderlands ones in the past as well.
Yeah, we've done Borderlands. We just released 3 Borderlands, and now we've done some mini epics as well for Apex Legends.
And now you're taking that scale even larger with your new line of statues.
Yeah, these are the 10-inch PVC statues that we've done. Flak and Amara. These are just hitting the market now, which is pretty cool. These were in development for about 18 months to get the stylization the way we wanted to get it, which is really cool. And they're very highly detailed. The good thing about these PVC statues is that it allows us to almost get as much facial likeness as we do with a big high-end polystone statue as we can on these PVC statues. Okay, so outside of the PVC range, what's new is our Micro Epics range, which are 3-inch stylized vinyls with 2 or 3 points of articulation. So here we've got our friend Pathfinder from Apex Legends. He's articulated in 2 points. We launched these, they launched about the 25th of February in stores so people can buy them. They're designed by a guy called Christian Pierce, who works as a creative director on films like Elysium, Blade Runner, District 9. So he's created this whole world, which is based around a lab where the professor knocked a shrink ray machine and he shrunk down. So you still get the amazing detail, but at a really small size. So we positioned this as a high-end art toy. It's not meant to compete with blind box, $10 stuff. This is really highly detailed, beautifully manufactured art toys.
You also recently obtained the Ghostbusters license.
Yeah, we've been working on Ghostbusters for about 12 months now, developing the product. And we've got a full range. Terror Dog actually is one of the newest ones. This is a 3D print that's hand painted in the workshop, so it's incredibly detailed for a hand painted. And then we've got Slimer. This is our San Diego exclusive Slimer. So this is a glow-in-the-dark Slimer, which is pretty cool. So you'll be able to buy this. It's very limited edition. We'll maybe do 400 of these at San Diego, so there's always a bit of a rush. There's always a bit of a rush, so it's a pretty hectic time at a part of the show. So, and then we have Venkman, Egon, and then we're gonna have Winston coming out, and Ray. So we've invested pretty heavily in Ghostbusters.
Yeah. When will the rest of the Ghostbusters line for the mini epics come out, and when will it be available?
Warehouses right now. So those will be going out through distributors. They're available on our website, wetanz.com, so you can order them straight through the website. So they're available now. We just need to get the word out so people know where to go, right?
Right. Apologies, guys, I wasn't able to be on camera for the Hasbro press event. It was a very limited amount of time I had, and they had so much amazing things to show, from Transformers to Ghostbusters to Marvel Legends to Magic to G.I. Joe. 1 hour just wasn't enough time. Hasbro was kind enough to give me an additional 45 minutes, but it was just still not enough time to see everything. So here are some of the highlights of the things we saw at Hasbro as well, which had a very impressive lineup for Toy Fair 2020.
So you're taking a look at a very popular fan favorite RC. You're looking at both robot mode as well as vehicle mode too. So fans are very excited about RC coming this fall. Of course you know this, it's an over a 35-year brand history. You're taking a look at Scorponok. This is our 21-inch Titan class figure that actually converts into 3 modes. You're seeing robot mode here. We also have a Scorpion mode as well as a modular battle station mode. That's really the centerpiece for our Earthrise ecosystem. This Titan class is part of what I said, our War for Cybertron Earthrise product line. So here is Devastator. So last year Devastator came out, we released 4 Constructicons. This year we're releasing the next 4 Constructicons to create our first 8-bot Constructicon Devastator, our 8-bot combiner. He lives in our movie universe, so this is in our Studio Series line.
Is available fall?
Available fall, yes.
So this is the Proton Blaster mod, short for Made on Demand. It's their modular Proton Blaster. It's got unique lights and sounds, has a little bit of gameplay built in where if you hear a ghost at the right time and you zap them at the right time, you'll get a reaction from the ghost. It's got 3 attachment points for 2 attachments. One of them is the Proton Stream. Keys onto the front for unique lights and sounds. Allows you to twist to manipulate the Proton Stream. But the second one is the Blast and Trap, which also keys in for unique lights and sounds, but it also lets you see when you've caught a ghost. So you can see that you caught Slimer from the original Ghostbusters. And it's modular, so you can adjust this to fit your playstyle. For example, like this, or however you like. It does not actually attach to the Proton Pack, which has a different set of accessories. So this is the Proton Pack, the central hub for all your ghost-busting gear. You've got this Proton Blaster, which attaches to the right side. It's got a click-action Proton Stream. On the left, you've got either the Ghost Whistle or the PKE. Ghost Whistle allows you to key in from a sound bank and then blow into the mouthpiece to emit the sound and scare away ghosts. The PKE allows you to detect ghosts. You flip it into seeking mode, and then if you hear a ghost in the background and shake it at the right time, you'll get a reaction from those ghosts.
Hey, this is Sean with Marvel. We're going to look at some of these great toys we have as part of the Legends line. The Spider-Man line in front of you is the retro look from the Toy Biz days from the 90s, and we're giving them a fresh new look in the Legends line. So A little bit bigger, great articulation, great kind of deco design on the Spider-Man series. The wave right above is another Spider-Man series. These are, if you see the two Spider-Man logos, or two Spider-Man characters are from the PS4 game. So with Legends, we're covering the comic world, we're covering the MCU, and then we're also covering the Gamerverse world. Stan Lee finally gets his very own action figure. And with the chessboard from his cameo in Avengers, we thought that was fitting.
Hey guys, we're here with Doug from Hexbug. And you're showing something really interesting and unique here, Doug. What are you showing?
Well, I'm showing a brand new product line that we're coming out with, and it's called Junk Bots.
And this is interesting because this is a brand new IP. This isn't licensed material from somewhere else. This is an original idea from you.
Yeah, this is an idea that we've all done in-house. We do everything in-house, everything from marketing to design and engineering and promotions.
So talk about what Junk Box is exactly.
Junk Bots is a toy line that is designed for the unboxing experience that boys like it just as much as girls do. But we're taking it one step further, where after you've gone through the unboxing experience, we develop a line of products that is going to grow and expand as the kids get more products and as their imagination and their thoughts of how to build things gets improved and better as they go along.
Now, the most interesting thing about this product in particular is, unlike most blind boxes where you buy them and you open it up, oh, I didn't get the figure I wanted, you try again, you keep trying, keep trying, keep trying. This comes with a plethora of different parts. You can build characters. That you guys do have characters you have, but you can build anything you want out of the parts you have.
That is correct. We did 36 characters. They're kind of like the launching point. They're the ones that the kids are like, oh, I hope I get this, or I hope I get that character. But once they have the characters, then it's completely open play. They can take them apart. They can rearrange them. They can put one head on another robot, put an arm on a different robot on these. And that's because the system comes as individual pieces. You literally get piles of junk. Get everything from, a fuzzy slipper to a plunger to a piece of robot, a little arm, a suitcase, an old oil drum, and the kids are able to determine how they want to put those together. Now, we don't even give you instructions on how to put it. All we do is give you a picture. And so the kids have to either look at the picture and try to emulate what they see, or they basically can take and create their own from scratch.
You guys also have like bags of trash and little piles of poop.
We have little piles of poop, but we also have toilet paper and plungers in case it gets too crazy. And the other cool thing about them is that not only they're loose pieces, every robot can be powered. We have little universal modules that actually add power to the system. And then we also have universal little lighting modules that use fiber optics. So not only do the kids get the 36 characters or create whatever they want, but they can also power them up, have them do things, actually make motion, light them up, and then it helps with the gameplay and the kind of the imagination.
Now, how many individual parts do you have that are unique?
Oh, there is actual unique parts. We're in the hundreds and hundreds. There's each character roughly takes somewhere around 15 parts to build. Some a little more, some a little less, but the unique parts between poop and our robot pieces and fuzzy slippers and things like that, we're in hundreds of the parts.
And then what's really interesting about, because you guys are still in your really early phases with this, everything on the board is prototype, 3D printed, sanded, hand painted, that kind of stuff?
Exactly. We have a really nice 3D printer, so all this stuff, the colors, everything, the textures, the materials is all done on the 3D printer. It helps us to rapid prototype what we want, to get it in front of focus groups, get it in front of the kids quickly, so that way we can take that information and make a better product in the long run.
And this product actually screams transmedia. I'm thinking TV show, video game crossovers, stuff like that.
Yeah, we have big hopes for this. We think it could go many, many places like that.
So when does this hit store shelves, and where can people find it?
This is going to hit all the major retailers, and it should hit the stores at the end of, actually the beginning of August.
And then where can they go to find more information about Junk Box?
I could do hexbug.com, and I can do junkbots.com, and all the information will be there. We'll keep updating that as more things get ready to go for launch.
All right, guys, so that was the best of Toy Fair 2020, or some of the best things we saw at the show today. I'm exhausted. It's been an extremely long day. But if you want more Toy Fair information, if you want more Toy Fair videos, you can click the link in the description below to our sister site, YouTube/GamerHub videos, and they'll take you to everything we saw at Toy Fair in great detail, booth walkthroughs, all that good stuff. There's a giant projection screen up there. What is that coming from? God, I feel like I'm dying. For more videos like this and everything else gaming related, you're already in the right place here on Shacknews.com.